Last day, I'm Kelly Swoop. It has been a week since that dramatic shootout in East Baltimore that killed a suspect who police say shot at or assaulted 3 of his officers.
While the police department has yet to address many questions surrounding that incident, WMAR 2 News' investigative reporter Brian Kubler has new information tonight as to how it all unfolded. Brian.
Mallory, an officer was shot in the leg. An innocent bystander shot in her car in Baltimore saw an incredible video, all of it on social media. It was a wild ending to an incident that we know now started earlier than first reported. This is how it ended for Tyrone Banks last week. Baltimore police shot and killed the suspect after police say he shot at or assaulted 3 officers over 2 days. But WMAR 2 News has confirmed Banks actually assaulted a 4th officer as well.
Vehicles flying down Highland to Baltimore Highland.
Banks' very first assault was on a Southeast District officer just after midnight Tuesday morning.
Individual threw a jar at me without a gun. I'm trying to tell he's going down Highland, getting ready to cross Baltimore. This
is scanner traffic from that night, but Baltimore police confirmed this suspect was Tyrone Banks, who then led police on a chase through the Southeast District.
Armed with a black handgun. Getting ready to come up out of the Royal Farms. If any units are there, just let me out of here. I'll tell you where he's going. When we were coming towards you on Orleans, he came flying down Orleans with his headlights off. Can I get the description one more time? It was a light silver-colored Honda CRV.
It was that same silver CRV that just about a half hour later was seen speeding down and almost hitting an officer on Reisterstown Road in the Western District. Just minutes later, police say Banks then hopped out of his car at Pennsylvania and Fremont and fired upon a 3rd officer.
22, silver SUV. He's shooting in my car, Fremont.
13 in the Western, Fremont and Pensy. Fremont and Pensy, Signal 13 in the Western.
The officer was not struck, neither was his car, but now, for the 2nd time that night, officers gave chase, this time through the streets of West Baltimore. But as they approached 295, a supervisor called off the chase.
What is the speed of that vehicle right now?
90 miles an hour, sir.
To 41, break it off. I don't want our officers getting hurt. Break it off.
Police say Banks then took off down the parkway. 3 officers in 2 districts were assaulted that first night. Banks would then reappear Wednesday night, back in the Southeast District where he led officers on yet a 3rd chase. A 4th officer was shot in the leg, and an innocent bystander, 51-year-old Ray Meyer, was struck by gunfire while sitting at the light on Caroline and Fayette. Banks was shot and killed. His silver Honda now the center of a massive internal investigation. Now again, while the Baltimore Police Department has yet to address many questions surrounding this incident, they do confirm tonight again that the shell casings from the Western District shooting do match the gun Banks was carrying when he was killed in that shootout.